Hi, I'm Morgan from Haven. I'm here with Justina. Today we'll be talking you through a Vinyasa class. It builds up to the pose 8 angle or Astavakrasana. So grab your mat, grab your water, grab any props you need for support, and we will get started. Welcome to your mat. We'll get started in child's pose. So go ahead and bring your knees wide, big toes together. Crawl your hands to the top edge of your mats and allow your hips to sink down towards your heels. You can start with a little bit of movement here, rocking your forehead side to side, rocking your hips side to side, giving your body a moment to settle, your mind a moment to follow. And as you start to settle, feel the hips get heavier. Feel the rib cage drop down toward the floor. Allow the head to heavy and soften through your palms. Welcoming yourself to this space, to your mat, to your own practice. We'll invite a cleansing breath to begin. Inhaling to fill all the way up, allowing the ribs to expand. And then exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Let your heart melt down. If it serves you for today's practice, go ahead and invite an intention onto your mat with you. And whatever it is that you need to guide you through each and every movement, each and every breath. And with your intention and heart center, start to allow your breath to grow deeper, in and out through your nose, cultivating your Ujjayi breath, that gentle rhythm. Along with your intention, allow this rhythm to carry you through your practice. Let it be your constant. And with the breath nice and fluid, with the intention and heart center, inhale yourself forward to your tabletop position and start moving through a few rounds of cat-cow. Waking up either side of the spine. Maybe going side to side, front to back, little circles, however you like to move here. Think about inviting softness through the joints, even softness through the breath. And then spin your fingertips to face the side walls and keep these motions going. Whether it's rocking side to side or making circles. You're welcome to stay here, or fingertips can spin all the way to face your knees and keep these motions going. Front to back, cat-cows, little circles. And then bringing your knees together, tuck your toes on the mat and really slowly sink your hips towards your heels, peeling your palms off of the mat. Shake your wrists out for a moment. Interlace your hands and flip your palms to face forward. And then flip your palms to face you and pull your knuckles apart. And continue that motion a few rounds, sitting up tall through your crown, drawing in around your waist. And the next time that your palms face away from you, reach them forward and up toward the sky. I know the toes are speaking to you. Can you reach a little bit taller? Take a big breath in. Interlace your palms beneath your tailbone. Pull your knuckles down. Draw your chest up. And then drop your chin to your chest and start to rock your head side to side. It can be a little shake no. It can be a bigger roll to one shoulder and then the other. Whichever movement you prefer. And coming back to neutral, release your hands to either side of your knees. Lean forward to untuck your toes. You gotta tap out the tops of your feet a little bit and then sit back onto your heels. Keep your fingertips tented by your knees. Keep your hips on your heels and pull your knees in toward your chest, stretching through the tops of the feet. Give yourself another breath there. And allow the knees to tap down. Retuck the toes, standing forward fold at the back of your mat. Feet can be hips width distance apart, even a little wider if that helps you soften. And as you let your hands get heavy, let your head heavy. Opposite elbows are welcome. If you want to sway side to side that way. And then release your hands down to the floor and curl them to the outer edge of your right foot. And you can bend and straighten both knees or one knee at a time, looking for length through the left side body. And then crawl your hands over to the outer edge of the left foot and do the same thing, looking for length through the right side body. And come on through center. Let your torso hang heavy. Use your leg strength to roll all the way up to Urdhva Hastasana. So palms will meet overhead. Interlace your fingers, so your palms up to the ceiling. Grow tall. And as you exhale, side bend over to your right. Your left leg can step behind your right leg, squeezing the thighs together and leaning a little bit more. They're going through some gentle movement in the side bend. Can you bend your knees nice and deep? And then re-straighten the legs and reach a little further. Doing that a few times at your own pace. Just bending and straightening. Squeezing the right side waist. And then bring yourself back through center. Grow tall. And lean over to the left side. Pausing here, slide your right leg behind your left leg. Squeezing the legs together, lean a little further. And starting your motion, bending and straightening your knees. Activating the left side waist, getting longer through the right side. And just feeling into it. Go ahead and bring yourself back through center. Go really tall. Can you come up onto the balls of your feet? Squeeze them toward each other. Focus your eyes for 3, 2, so strong, and 1. Lower the heels down to the floor. Take the opposite interlace beneath your tailbone. Knuckles down, heart to the sky. Inhale. Bend your knees and fold. Let your head go. You can put a deeper bend in your right knee, tap your right shoulder, and then switch, alternating side to side, left knee to left shoulder. And once you're even on both sides, release your hands down to the mats. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Crawl forward to your plank pose, pausing there to feel your strength. Gripping the mat with your fingertips, with your knuckles at the heels of your palms. Start to rock forwards and backwards, towards your tippy toes and then towards your heels. Pushing the ground away as you go, feeling the belly lift, feeling the thighs lift, feeling the back body get nice and long. And the next time that you shift forward, slowly lower all the way to your belly. Your knees are always welcome to tap. Untuck your toes, inhale up through your cobra. And exhale, child's pose, hips to heels. Go ahead and repeat your intention to yourself. Come back to the rhythm of your breath. Inhale to your plank pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out in your down dog, noticing how it feels here. And having some space between your footprints, lift both heels up toward the sky and drop them over to the right. So you're on the outer edge of the right foot, inner arch of the left foot. Push down and away through your palms. And come on back through center and take both heels over to the left. And come on back through center and keep going just like that. If you'd like to invite a bend in the knees and sink your hips back towards your heels, you can welcome that. But where can you find steadiness? Where can you find length? Where can your breath meet you? And whenever you're even on both sides, no rush to arrive there. Stay in your downward facing dog. Stretch your right leg high, bend your knee, open up your hip, big circles with your right knee. Think about moving from the hip joint, making the circles as wide as you can. And circle the other way. Keep pushing through your palms, lifting through the hips. Stretch your right leg up toward the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Roll it forward and squeeze. Inhale it back up. Again, knee to nose, squeeze. Bring it back up. Last time, knee to nose, squeeze and hold for 3, 2, 1. Send it all the way back up. Step outside of your right hand. Tap your back knee down, keeping it down on the ground, hips forward, chest up. And then like a half split, hips go back, nose points towards your back knee. Inhale brings you forward. And exhale takes you back. Right toes can flex up toward the sky. Keep going at your own pace. Pausing wherever you need to. If you have blocks, you're always welcome to place them underneath your hands if you feel like you'd like to bring the ground to you. And the next time that your right knee bends, pause there. Step your left foot up into Malasana. So coming into your yogi squat, we won't be here long. Press your palms together. You can rock a little side to side. And channeling the strength through your footprints, rise all the way to stand. Reach your hands up toward the sky. Turn your toes to face forward. And as you exhale, cactus your elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Eagle wrap your right arm underneath your left. Elbows up toward the sky for a little back bend. And bend your knees to fold. Let your ribs fit in between your thighs. So your feet can stay nice and wide toward the side edges of the mat, giving yourself a little space here. Maybe swaying side to side or just letting the weight of the arms pull down on the shoulders. Feel the breath behind heart center. And release your palms to the earth. We're doing the same movement second side. So right foot will step back. Your hands are to the inside of your left foot. Tap the right knee down, hips forward, chest up. And then hips back like a half split, flexing the left toes up toward the sky. And keep going front to back. You can use the push and pull of the fingers, the push and pull of the breath. And the next time that the front knee bends, pause there. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes and step it back. Inhale, waves you forward to plank pose. And exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Inhale, send your left leg high. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Big circles. Try to move from the hip joint. And circle the other way. Stretching your left leg high. Knee to nose, roll it forward and squeeze. Inhale, bring it back up. Again, knee to nose, squeeze. Bring it back up. Last time, knee to nose, squeeze and hold for 3, 2, 1. Send it up to the sky. Step outside of your left hand. So pausing here a little different. You're gonna almost tap the right knee down, but not quite. Lift the chest. And then hips go up and back like a long pyramid pose. Inhale, rebend into both knee or into the front knee. And exhale, hips go up and back. And keep it up at your own pace. Beautiful breath. Pausing here with the front knee bent, step up into Malasana. As you sink your seat down, feel the chest lift up. Maybe rock a little side to side. And pushing through your footprints, rise all the way to stand. Pivot the toes to face forward. Cactus your elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And eagle wrap your left arm underneath your right. Elbows move up toward the sky. Big bend in your knees to folds. Let your ribs heavy, let your arms heavy, and you can sway side to side. Maybe you bring your feet a little bit wider if that gives you space. Feeling the breath between the shoulder blades behind heart center. And then release your palms down to your mat. Take an inhale, half lift. Step your left foot back, same motion, second side. So you're almost tapping the left knee down, lifting the chest, and then hips move up and back. And keep going just like that. And going slower where you need to. And the next time that the front knee bends, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, waves you forward to plank pose. And exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Settling here for 3 breaths. Settling into your breath here. And now moving your gaze in between your palms, step or hop your feet up to your hands. Exhale to folds. Inhale, rise all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, see your palms. Exhale, fold, nose towards your knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga, or your way back. Rolling through upward facing and downward facing. Settling here for 3 breaths. 2. And 1. Even lighter this time, feet to hands. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold, empty your lungs. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, your way back, meeting it downward facing, rolling through a flow of your choice, knowing that you can always go to your belly and take cobra. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Even lighter this time, feet to hands. Beautiful job. Exhale to folds. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Now as you push down through your heels, imagine them dragging out toward the side edges of your mats. Draw in around the waist, lift up from underneath the arms. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing and downward facing navel gaze. Send your right leg high, down dog split. Bend your knee and open up your hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Roll it forward, squeeze. Inhale, back up. Right knee, left tricep, twist. Inhale, back up. Right knee, right tricep, nice and high. Inhale it back up. Step in between your hands, warrior 1. Allow the back heel to ground down. Rise up through the torso and gaze is at your palms. Take an inhale here. Exhale to interlace your palms beneath your tailbone, pulling the knuckles down, drawing the chest up toward the sky. Humble warrior, dive it down. Connect your right shoulder to your right knee. Draw your gaze toward your back toes and reach your knuckles back behind your head. Keeping the shoulder to knee connection, can you slowly start to straighten the right leg? It might not straighten all the way, and that's okay. And then re-bend a little deeper. And continue that motion at your own pace. Just bending and straightening into the front knee, feeling the connection of the shoulder. And the next time that the front knee bends, rise all the way back up, warrior 1. Palms will connect overhead. Exhale, standing splits forward, fold over your right leg, left toes reach up toward the ceiling, nose toward your right knee, and use your right glute, use your right hamstring. Take another big inhale. Exhale, left knee to nose, squeeze. Step it all the way back, Anjaneyasana, back knee taps down, arms lift up. Eyes can follow your fingertips. Hands frame out the front foot, down dog split, right leg up to the sky, one-legged vinyasa or normal flow. Choice is yours. We'll be back at downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, bend your knee, open up your hip. Exhale, knee to nose, roll it forward. Inhale, back up. Left knee, right tricep twist. Inhale, back up. Left knee, left tricep, nice and high. Back up. Step forward, warrior one. As the back heel finds the earth, rise up. Reaching your eyes toward your hands, take a big inhale. Opposite interlace beneath your tailbone, knuckles down, heart toward the sky. Humble warrior, dive it down. Move your gaze to your back toes. See if you can connect your left shoulder and your left knee. And slowly start to straighten your left leg, remembering it doesn't have to fully straighten. Rebending the knee and then straightening at your own pace. Looking for a sensation that you can work with, that you can breathe with. And the next time that your left knee bends, rise all the way up, warrior one, strong left leg. Standing splits, fingertips line up with the toe tips, nose toward the bottom knee. And once you're in this, can you find the bandhas? Can you draw in through the pelvic floor? Can you hug in around your waist? Exhale, right knee to nose, squeeze, round. Big step back, Anjaneyasana. Let the knee tap, let the arms lift. Let the jaw relax. Hands frame out the front foot, down dog split, left leg goes high. Vinyasa of your choice. One-legged flow, normal flow, or skip it. Move your gaze to the top of your mat. Hop or step into Malasana, coming into your yogi squats. Sinking your seat down, feeling the chest lift. You are more than welcome to stay right here for the next 5 breaths, or place your palms about shoulder width distance down on the mat and find your crow pose. If you're working toward your crow, you can shift the weight into your fingertips and then shift back. Play with lifting one foot up and then the other. Or maybe you have your crow and you're working on squeezing the big toes together, squeezing the heels towards your glutes. Beautiful, Justina. Maybe straightening the arms. How high can we take it? Okay. And then you can hop or step back through your flow, clearing it out and meeting a downward facing dog. Let's invite a cleansing breath in through the nose, fill all the way up. And sigh out your mouth. Inhale to send your right leg high, down dog split. Step forward, high lunge. Squeeze the inner thighs together, rising all the way up. And keeping your torso tall, revolve open to the right. Right hand will reach back, left hand reaches forward. Keep bending into your front knee. Drop your right hand behind your back thigh. Left arm reaches up and over. You can do it. Get nice and long through the left side body. With control, warrior two. Lead with your back heel. Eyes land on your right hand. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Reach it back. Straighten your front leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right hand finds the ground, your big toe, your shin. You'll know the stopping point. Get long through the waist. And imagine the right side of the rib cage rotating up towards your top palm. Now keep everything the way it is, but bend your top elbow, place your hand behind your head. Take an inhale as you look up toward the sky, and then exhale, reach your top elbow toward your front toes, reaching and rounding. Inhale brings you all the way back up, and then exhale, reach and round. Do that once more on your own. Send your top arm up toward the sky. Easy twist. Left hand comes down, right hand moves up toward the ceiling. Tap your back knee down, reach back for the quad stretch. You can always leave the foot if it's not there. If you want a little love for the neck, your left ear can drop to your left shoulder. You can shake your head yes or no. But look for softness through the front of the left hip. A little less effort there. Release what you've got. Half splits. Hinge your hips back. Flex your right toes up toward the sky. You are more than welcome to stay right here. If you're craving movement, you can bend and straighten your front knee or just point and flex your front foot, seeing how that feels through the body. If there's any other expression of a split that you like, now is the time if it feels right in your body. So go ahead and explore these next 5 breaths on your own. Noticing if the sensations move or shift the longer you stay. Taking just 2 more breaths. And then pushing down into your hands, send your right leg up and back, bend your knee. Option to flip your dog, stepping your top foot behind you. Eyes follow your top hand. And close it off through a flow of your choice. Using your breath through each and every movement, each and every transition. Rounding through your palm prints, stretch your left leg high, down dog split. Step forward, high lunge. And feeling into your footprints, really feeling into the earth. Keep the crown of your head lifting up and revolve open to the left. Left hand will reach back, right hand will reach forward. Now drop your back hand behind your back thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. Keep lengthening through the right side body. With the steadiness, warrior 2. Spin the back heel down. Eyes land on your left hand. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, reach back. Straighten your front leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand lands on your shin, your big toe, the block, the floor, whatever grip you had on the first side to feel supported. And then use your strength around your waist. Rotate your ribs up toward the sky. Take another big breath in. And keep everything the same, but bend your top elbow, place your hand behind your head. Roll your gaze up toward the sky, taking an inhale. And as you exhale, reach and round your elbow toward your front toes. Inhale, open, use your strength. Exhale, reach and round. One more on your own. Stretch your top arm up toward the sky. Easy twist. Right hand comes down, left hand moves up toward the ceiling. Tap the back knee down, reach back for the quad stretch. Right ear can always drop to the right shoulder if you need a little love for the neck. But where can you invite softness? Where can you send your breath? Releasing what you've got, half splits. Hinge your hips back, flex the left toes up toward the sky. Now you're welcome to stay here. Maybe you're inviting movement through the ankle or through the knee. Or maybe there's a different expression of a split you'd like to explore right now. Seeing what you did on the first side. It doesn't have to look or feel the same. And as you're in the pose, notice your breath. Notice where you already have space. Take 2 more rounds here. Pushing down into your palms, send your left leg all the way up and back. Bend your knee, option to flip your dog. Stepping back behind you, gaze follows your top hand. Beautiful. Close it off through a flow of your choice. Send your right leg high, bend your knee, open up your hip. Pigeon pose on the right side. We're going to keep it active. Keep the back toes tucked. Try to keep the right toes flexed. Take an inhale to lift your chest. And as you exhale, like a pyramid pose, hips lift up and back. Good. And then inhale, rebend, lifting through the chest. And exhale, hips lift up and back. Keep going at your own pace. Only go as high as you need to, as high as your body will allow. And the next time that your hips lift up and back, take your right leg up to the sky, down dog splits. Step it forward, warrior two. So spinning the back heel to the earth, allowing the shoulders to soften. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, reach it back. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh or palm to the ground. Top arm reaches over your top ear. Get long from your fingertips all the way to the outer back ankle. Now you're welcome to stay here or invite a half bind. Left hand wraps behind your lower back. Maybe you stay here or invite a full bind. Right arm threads underneath the right thigh. The hands can clasp or you can always use a towel. But pause here for a moment and roll your chest open toward the sky. You're either staying in stillness or slowly start to straighten the front leg and then slowly rebend the knee. Inviting that motion a couple times, seeing how it feels through the body with the breath. Now, whether or not you have the bind, look toward the top of your mat. Step your left foot up to meet your right foot. It might take a couple steps to get there. And if you have the bind, you can start to enter birds of paradise. Bending into the left knee, lifting the chest, and really using the left leg strength. Focusing on standing up tall first, and the knee is always welcome to stay bent, or you can stretch the leg up to the sky. If you don't have the bind, you're welcoming tree pose here, right foot to your left inner thigh. You've got it. Take 2 more breaths wherever you're at. Eyes are focused. 1 more. And then the same way you entered, you're going to exit. Step the right foot down, keeping the bind if you have it. Left foot steps back to extended side angle. Good. Releasing the bind, taking another round of breath. And then easy twist. Left hand comes down, right hand goes high. Tap the back knee down, Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms forward and up. A little differently here, hands land to the inside of the right foot, lizard pose. So heel toe the right foot out. If you need some space, the footprint can stay planted, or you can roll to the outer edge of the right footprint. And maybe you welcome your forearms to blocks or to the ground if you'd like to sink the torso a little bit lower. Now remembering you're never stuck, you can always rock side to side. About 3 more breaths. Walking up onto your palms. If Kundalini is in your practice already and you'd like to stack your right inner thigh above your right elbow, shift forward and lift the back leg, go for it and take your flow from there. Otherwise, just step it back and honor your flow. We'll all meet back at downward facing. Come back to your center. Back to your own breath. Inhale, send your left leg high, bend your knee, open up your hip. Pigeon pose, slide your left shin forward, keep the back toes tucked. We're going to go through that active motion. So as you inhale, the chest lifts, and then exhale, hips lift up and back, kind of like a pyramid pose. Keep going at your own pace. Your leg doesn't have to fully straighten, but it can. Your body will tell you, so use the breath there. And the next time that your hips lift up toward the sky, send your left leg up and back to a down dog split. Big push through the palms. Step in between your hands, warrior two. Let the back heel ground down. And soften through the shoulders. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, reaching it back. Extended side angle. Forearm to thigh or palm to the ground. Top arm frames at your top ear. Get really long through the right side body. You're welcome to stay here or invite a half bind. Right hand wraps behind your lower back. You can stay here or invite a full bind. Left hand meets your right hand. Pausing there to roll the chest open. You can push your back body into your inner thigh. And go ahead and slowly straighten your left knee. And then slowly rebend. Doing this at your own pace. Not forcing, but moving with the body, moving with the breath. And the next time that your front knee bends, whether you're bound or not, step your right foot up to meet your left foot. Taking your time to arrive, transferring the weight into the right foot, lifting the chest as you push through the right foot to rise. Keeping your eyes focused, whether you're going for birds of paradise or tree pose, left foot to your right inner thigh. Feel your crown lift. 3 more breaths. You've got it. 2. And 1. As slowly as you entered, you're going to exit. Left foot will step down, keeping the bind if you have it. Right foot steps back. And release into extended side angle, taking up space again. Easy twist. Right hand comes down, left hand goes high. Tap the back knee down, Anjaneyasana. Reach the arms forward and up. Hands land to the inside of your front foot, heel toe your left foot out, and you can stay here in your lizard pose, whether you're on your palms, whether your forearms are to blocks or to the ground is up to you. Same options as the first side. The left foot can stay planted or you can roll to the outer edge of the front foot. Now, notice the parts of the body that don't have to be active. Can you allow them to soften? Can you allow your breath to move all throughout your body? About 3 cycles here. If you're not there already, walking up onto your palms, tucking your back toes. You can take Kundalini, finding the arm balance and taking that back into Chaturanga. Or just step back and take your flow. We'll all meet back at downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg high, bend your knee, open up your hip. Pigeon pose on the right side. Sending the left leg back. We're going to linger here a little bit longer. So you can always stay upright or you can lower onto your forearms or onto your forehead. And just giving yourself a moment to feel into the hips, to feel into the length of your spine. Taking 5 more breaths. And then walking up onto your palms. You can stay right here or you can look over your left shoulder, bend your back knee, and see if you can catch your foot with your left hand. Any expression is welcome here. And feeling the navel go forward, feeling the chest lift up. 2 more. And release what you've got, meeting back at downward facing dog. If you'd like a flow, go ahead and honor that. Inhale your left leg high, bend your knee, open up your hip, pigeon pose. Send your left shin forward, taking time to lengthen as you lower. And centering the back foot as you crawl forward. If you need some motion, you can always rock your forehead side to side or sway your hips side to side. And let all of the muscles of your face soften, even softening through the palms. 5 more breaths. Starting to walk up onto your hands. You can stay here or gaze over your right shoulder and reach back with your right hand for your foot, inviting the quad stretch or any expression that you'd like here. Keep feeling the lift through the chest, 2 more rounds. And releasing what you've got, meet back at downward facing dog. You can honor a flow or just step it right back. So come through to sit down, legs straight out in front of you. Rocking to the fronts of your sitting bones. Start to bend into your right knee and cradle your right shin in your elbow creases, like you're scooping up your shin. You can stay there to rock your knee side to side, or you can take your elbow creases to your foot and your knee and cradle kind of like a baby and just rocking side to side, sitting up tall. Now that bottom leg, it can stay long, or if you feel more comfortable to pull the heel in toward your sitting bone, you can always do that. So your choice there. Start to backpack your right knee over your right shoulder. So the right hand comes to your calf, left hand comes to your foot. Lean over to the left side and think about lifting the thigh up and over your shoulder. Now going into compass pose, take your left hand over the top of your right foot. Right hand slices down. You're leaning into the right arm and starting some dynamic movement first. As you inhale, kick your foot into your hand. And as you exhale, rebend your knee. Is going at your own pace, just a couple times like that. Keep pushing your arm and thigh together. And then you can stay in your compass pose, stretching the leg up to the sky, or keep this dynamic movement going, whatever feels best in your body. And then we'll all bend our right knee, clamp your hamstring and calf together, place both hands down, about shoulder width distance apart, maybe a little wider. Stack your left ankle over the right, hooking your toes. Now play with leaning your weight forward, pushing into your palms and just lifting your hips. And then let yourself lower back down. So you can keep playing with that. If you have that, as you lift up, kick your feet out to the right side, bend your elbows so the right elbow is a shelf for your thigh, and squeeze the legs together as best you can. Beautiful. You're coming into 8 angle. And then bring yourself back through center, nice control, and just release that. Take your legs out in front of you. Pedal out through your feet. Then we'll go ahead and start the second side. So cradle your left shin in. You can hug with your elbows. You can wrap around your foot and knee, whichever grip you prefer. Try to sit up nice and tall. And the bottom leg can stay straight, or once again, it can pull in if you feel more grounded that way. Start to backpack your left knee over your left shoulder. So the right hand comes to the foot, the left hand comes to the calf. You kind of lift it up like a tray and take it over the shoulder. Now, once you have that, right hand goes over the top of the left foot, left hand comes down, and start to bend and straighten the top leg a couple times. It doesn't have to fully straighten. You're going to know your limit there. But the left sitting bone can be off of the ground. Keep pushing your left arm and left thigh together. And you can keep this movement going, or you can pause in your compass pose, stretching the leg up, peeking underneath the right arm. And start to bend into the left knee, clamping it around your upper arm. As long as you're higher than the elbow, you're in a good space. Right hand comes down, stack your right ankle over the left, hook your toes, and play with shifting forward, pushing into the ground, lifting your hips, and then lowering back down. If you want to stay there, stay there. If the hips are off the ground, start to kick your feet out to the side and at the same time lean your chest toward the floor. Squeeze the knees toward each other, squeeze, keep reaching, beautiful. And bring yourself back up through center and stretch your legs long. You can roll your shoulders out, take another big breath in, reach your arms up to the sky, and exhale to folds. Letting your head come down. Maybe rocking a little side to side here. Maybe even pedaling out through your feet. Starting with the right side, you can play with 8 angle. If you wanted to find a funky transition here from your 8 angle, you can take that through into Vinyasa. So once you find your 8 angle pose, you think about pulling your left knee toward your left wrist, wiggling the left leg through, bending the elbows and stepping the left foot back or sending it back. Yeah, and so it's a little playtime here, kind of like we do when you're in the studio. You can try it on the right side, try it on the left side. If you just want to cradle your shin and kind of hang out there, you can always do that. But give yourself a moment to explore the pose. So you won't hear my cueing, but I just want you to think about kind of finding that pose, stacking, seeing where you're at, playing with shifting your weights. Maybe there's something else funky that you like to do here in your practice. Doesn't have to look perfect. But after you try both sides, you're going to meet me back at downward facing dog. If you'd like to take a flow to clear it out, you can clear it out that way. If you want to pause the video and play a couple rounds more, you're welcome to do that. But we'll all find down dog when you are ready. All right, come through to lay down. However you'd like to find your back, hug your knees into your chest for a moment and rock a little side to side. Stamp your footprints down on the mat, palms down by your sides. Tuck your shoulder blades together. We're welcoming our back bends here, starting with the bridge pose. So take an inhale, lift the hips up toward the ceiling, tuck the shoulder blades together. Then just pausing here, noticing the strength through the footprints, and use this just to open the front body, to find space through the hip creases, through the belly, through the chest. And exhale, lowers your hips down to the floor. We'll find one more back bend. So you're welcome to do your bridge pose again. It can be supported with a block. You're welcome to do your Urdhva Dhanurasana or upward facing bow, hands up by your ears. But you're going to lift on your own inhale. Count 5 to 10 of your own breaths. And then meet me in happy baby when you are done. So you won't hear my cueing. Maybe it's bridge like we just did, or maybe it's a different expression. But no matter which expression you're doing, use your footprints, use your palm prints if you're in upward facing bow, and feel the front body opening. Notice where you already have space. Notice where you already have strength. And give yourself a little grace wherever you're at. Once again, whenever you're done, meeting in happy baby, catching the outer edges of your feet or your ankles or even your knees if that's more accessible, and just rocking side to side. You can stretch one leg out long or the other or both, but feeling the reach of the tailbone down and forward toward the mat. Hug your knees together. Let your arms come out wide to a T or a cactus shape, and let both knees fall to the right side. Your right hand can ground your top thigh or rest on the ground, and your gaze can be up to the ceiling or over your left shoulder. Choose what feels easier for the neck, for the spine, and for every one of your joints. Taking 3 more breaths here. Slowly guide your knees back through center and over to the second side. Letting the ground support you, letting your body relax, and allowing your breath to flow. 3 more cycles. Slowly guiding your knees back through center. Rocking a little side to side. Stretch your legs up to the ceiling. Make an L shape, palms down by your sides. You can stay here. You can take your shoulder stand, even a block underneath your sacrum. If you're close to the wall, legs up the wall is a nice welcome inversion. If there's something else that you like to do in your practice that's on your head or your hands that we didn't get to today, you are welcome to go there for these next 10 breaths. But wherever you're at, let yourself be present there. And keep feeling into the ground and using that to grow a little taller. If you're in your shoulder stand and you'd like halasana, toes can drop down behind your head. Hands can stay on your lower back or they can interlace and press down, tucking the shoulders a little bit more. And start to let the breath slow down. If you are in your shoulder stand, slowly start to roll it all the way down. If you're on your back, knees can hug into your chest. And then we'll meet at a fish pose. So cupping the outer edges of the hips, our hands can plant on the mat. Walking up onto the forearms, let the chest lift, let the crown of the head drop down and back. If you are on your head or hands, take a child's pose. Taking 1 more round of breath. And then allow yourself to lower all the way down onto your back. Giving yourself a moment here to take up space, to let the back of your head get heavy, maybe rocking your head side to side, to shimmy your shoulder blades down away from your ears, your wrists away from your shoulders. And just scoot your hips down away from the shoulders, lengthening through the spine. Maybe inching your heels away from the hips. And then releasing any control or activation that you have through the core, through the breath. And just giving yourself permission to land, to lay, and to receive your Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. Guide gentle motions through your fingers and through your toes. And allow your head to sway softly side to side. If it serves you in this moment, invite both knees into your chest for one final squeeze, either remaining on your back or surrendering off to one side. You're welcome to use your bottom arm as a pillow. With your gaze inward, press yourself up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Your hands are welcome to meet together at heart center or rest comfortably in your lap, whichever you prefer. But either way, bow your head to yourself, honoring your practice, sealing in your own energy, and telling yourself thank you. We'll seal this practice in together with a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. And let it all go. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much.